The Age Discrimination in Employment Act of 1967 protects applicants and employees who are 40 years of age or older from employment discrimination based on age. The Age Discrimination in Employment Act and the Workplace. The Act prohibits discrimination in any aspect of employment, including hiring, firing, pay, job assignments, promotions, layoff, training, benefits, and any other term or condition of employment. The Act applies to private employers with 20 or more employees, state and local governments, employment agencies, labor organizations, and the federal government. The Act does not protect workers under the age of 40. It is not illegal for an employer or other covered entity to favor an older worker over a younger one, even if both workers are age 40 or older. Discrimination can occur when the victim and the person who inflicted the discrimination are both over 40. Illegal policies and practices. The Act generally makes it unlawful to include age preferences, limitations, or specifications in job notices or advertisements. It is generally unlawful for apprenticeship programs, including joint labor management apprenticeship programs, to discriminate on the basis of an individual's age. The Act does not explicitly prohibit an employer from asking an applicant's age or date of birth. The Older Workers Benefit Protection Act of 1990 amended the Act to specifically prohibit employers from denying benefits to older employees. An employment policy or practice that applies to everyone, regardless of age, can be illegal if it has a negative impact on applicants or employees age 40 or older and is not based on a reasonable factor other than age. Harassment. It is unlawful to harass a person because of his or her age. Harassment can include, for example, offensive or derogatory remarks about a person's age. The harasser can be the victim's supervisor, a supervisor in another area, a co-worker, or someone who is not an employee of the employer, such as a client or customer. Retaliation. It is also unlawful to retaliate against an individual for opposing employment practices that discriminate based on age or for filing an age discrimination charge, testifying, or participating in any way in an investigation, proceeding, or litigation under the Act. Signs of age discrimination in the workplace. Learning opportunities are automatically offered to younger employees, not older ones. This can include educational coursework, access to reimbursement for continuing education, professional or industry conference attendance, etc. Being overlooked or passed over for challenging assignments. This may also look like an unfair share of unpleasant or tedious assignments given to older employees. Being left out of client meetings or company activities. Disparaging comments and remarks about age. Being passed over for raises and promotions. Your performance reviews tank. You didn't get hired because the employer wanted a younger-looking person to do the job. You received a negative job evaluation because you weren't flexible in taking on new projects. You were fired because your boss wanted to keep younger workers who are paid less. You were turned down for a promotion, which went to someone younger hired from outside the company, because the boss says the company needs new blood. When company layoffs are announced, most of the persons laid off were older, while younger workers with less seniority and less on-the-job experience were kept on. Before you were fired, your supervisor made age-related remarks about you, for example calling you such as that you were over the hill, or ancient. Older workers are being fired or offered buyouts and younger ones are being hired.